begin just by having you tell us a little bit about what has led you to the point that you're at today. How did you start out getting interested in horses, and how have you progressed through the years?
Oh, that's actually my mom's fault, getting me involved in horses. My parents actually bought me a pony when I was little, and I started off doing the 4-H program, coming up that way. And further I got along, the more I liked it. We went up through the levels in 4-H. There's 4 levels there in Nebraska. And just really enjoyed it, found it something that we could actually do, compete in, and really enjoy. Made a lot of friends that way. And the more we got into it, the more we decided, you know, there's career possibilities available there. And so when it came time to come to college, animal science is about the only way that I could go to keep horses involved. So that's where I went, and then started competing on the IHSA, the Intercollegiate Horse Association, once I got here. And things have just kept progressing since then.
You already talked a little bit about when you first developed an interest in going into the horse industry. And was it just one day it clicked and you just knew you were always going to work with horses, or how'd that kind of come about?
You know, I don't ever remember that day actually happening. I just remember thinking, oh, I have a pony, and I never want him to go away. So there was never just one day like, you know, gee, this is going to be my future in what I want to do. But it's just always been there, and I've never remembered not having it there.
I was raised in a family that always had horses, and it was kind of a passion. Through the 4-H program, I really had a lot of opportunities to develop that and do a lot of the skill-a-thon activities. Things like hippology and horse judging and public speaking were really my area. I love to show and really be active in the knowledge and increasing that.
When I was very, very young, horses were a big part of my life, and so I had a huge passion for horses when I was little. And I would coerce my dad to saddle the horses up so I could go ride, and no matter what on the farm when we went to visit, we had to go ride the horses. So from a very young age, very interested in horses. Through my vet school career, I kind of, had an interest in horses, but yet I didn't know if that's really what I wanted to do or not. And then during my senior year of vet school, my instructors in the equine department were like, you know, you really need to go on and do an equine internship. You have a huge interest. You're very, very good at it. You're good with the students. We really think that you should go so that you can specialize a little bit more. And I guess that's really where I kind of got boosted into being an equine veterinary medicine.
I was raised in a family where neither my mother or father were familiar with horses or interested in them. I, from day one, was for some reason. So I spent a lot of time begging for a horse and threatening to run away from home if I didn't get one. But thanks to the help of 4-H volunteers and leaders, I was able to get a lot of hands-on experience and help with my riding. I spent all my 4-H years showing my horses, competing at local and state level shows, and building my experience there, in addition to gaining knowledge from the other activities offered through the 4-H program, including the public speaking, the demonstration, the horse judging contest, as well as the hippology and quiz bowl. I was involved in all those activities, just thirsting for more knowledge and more experience around horses.